eat before now.
1 second.
Yeah.
She's gonna pronounce your name very loudly.
Stand by.
And she's gonna click a timer.
She's gonna over-pronunciate.
Yeah, it's a LA, like this brother duo. Do you know them, Sparks? They're super good. They seem like super European in their music, but they're from like LA.
Oh, cool.
Really like operatic, weird stuff. Yeah, it's cool.
That is cool.
Okay, this is Robin milling from When Milling About. You have speed.
Nice to see you guys.
Thanks,
Yeah.
you too.
What was some of the fun things you did on set? I'm sure that, you know, you all lived in a house together, I understand, or you were...
We didn't live there, but we
Yeah.
did stay. We stayed when we
We're
went.
shooting, yeah.
That was our holding area. So for 12 hours a day, anyways. Some of the fun things we did on set. Well, I remember I had a Razor scooter I sort of took from the house that was
I remember
around,
that.
and I would go to
Yeah.
and from set on that, and I would take it down the hallway today if I had it around.
And you were always wearing like a tie and a suit, so you looked like a little like boarding school kid.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
And I remember there was a lot of instruments going on. I believe Hugh brought his keyboards and he was playing. I think Leighton was working on some guitar. So it was a musical household.
You
Yeah,
cut an album while you were there.
Catherine Kidder was always crying. You'd hear her crying loudly.
You just
from
turn the
upstairs.
music up though. We're like, Hugh, play louder. You know, mull that out.
Are you guys musical at all?
Sure.
Yeah.
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 So did you join in?
No, I didn't have an instrument. I
didn't, no.
and they kept separate too. So no, I would just
Not
hear
musical
it.
with them.
I would air drum below
Yeah.
to Hugh stuff.
And I do. Just only like once or twice.
Adam, you had one of the funniest lines in this movie that you say about
What was it?
the C word blocking.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Were you,
Classic Toby.
Was that what was the anticipation of saying that line? Was it?
I remember it was sort of an argument because
Yeah, they were gonna
they
change
wanted me.
or
Well, perhaps, but I remember my difficulty with it was in blocking. I was arguing with my dad, but they wanted me walking away at the same time. It's like it's very difficult to like not walk in a wall. Like I feel like
and
I
you're
should.
so confrontational.
He's like, "Give me this one, I'll do one for you." I'm like, "All right." And so I think it was a blocking thing, but in terms of the dialogue,
Ironically, blocking.
yeah,
Being the theme of that scene.
yeah, but in terms of the dialogue, right.
Yeah.
But in terms of the dialogue, not a problem. I can cuss with the best of them.
Yeah.
In fact, I have a really dirty mouth, actually.
You do.
Yeah.
In real life.
Oh, she knows.
Now I know that in LA it's no big deal for an older man to be with a younger woman. It's no big deal in New York, for that matter. But how do you think like Middle America feels?
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting.
Probably. I don't know. I've never been. Is it nice?
It's vast. I mean, it's just empty. Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see the way people react, because it's like, I don't know, it's not that necessarily just that he's like older and younger, but the fact that it's like within the family and they're just like doing it anyways. And I think people have a lot of marital problems, but like to pretend they don't and just like stay sedative and like whatever their life is, you know? So.
I also think, you know, in terms of the movie, I mean, it presents it as a big, not quite palatable. I mean, so I do think it doesn't just take it for granted that it's okay. It's kind of
Yeah, it has both sides.
That's the premise of the movie. Is that okay? What are we? So I think, you know, there's room for all sides of that debate in the oranges.
You weren't actually in the oranges, though, were you?
No.
No, we weren't. But who is?
Who is?
Never.
Never been.
Yeah.
That's it.
Right.
We're in New Rochelle.
Uh-huh.
So take it up with them. I don't know.
Yeah.
What are your next projects?
I am shooting new episodes of Arrested Development right now in Los Angeles, California. And, yeah.
And you're not allowed to talk about it at all.
That's all I can say. No, I don't know. Yeah.
I just filmed a movie called Growing Up in Other Lives here in New York. Finished on Monday.
Cool. All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thanks.